Vechain value equivalent to 0.5152 rands a coin. The present cost range 0.4900. 0.5158. The earlier day close 0.4912. The change was plus 0.0240. Plus 4.89%. Opposite rates, ZAR to VET. Vechain cost expectation for in the not-so-distant future and month. Vechain cost forecast on Monday, February 27. Cost 0.48 rands. High 0.51. Low 0.45. Vechain estimate on Tuesday, February 28. Cost 0.45 rands. High 0.48. Low 0.42. Vechain cost forecast on Wednesday, WAC 1. Cost 0.45 rands. High 0.48. Low 0.42. Vechain estimate on Thursday, WAC 2. Cost 0.45 rands. High 0.48. Low 0.42. Vechain cost forecast on Friday, WAC 3. Cost 0.43 rands. High 0.46. Low 0.40. In multi-week Vechain estimate on Monday, WAC 6. Cost 0.46 rands. High 0.49. Low 0.43. Vechain cost forecast on Tuesday, WAC 7. Cost 0.50 rands. High 0.54. Low 0.47. Vechain gauge on Wednesday, WAC 8. Cost 0.50 rands. High 0.54. Low 0.47. Vechain cost forecast on Thursday, WAC 9. Cost 0.56 rands. High 0.60. Low 0.52. Vechain gauge on Friday, WAC 10. Cost 0.54 rands. High 0.58. Low 0.50. In about 14 days Vechain cost forecast on Monday, WAC 13. Cost 0.59 rands. High 0.63. Low 0.55. Vechain gauge on Tuesday, WAC 14. Cost 0.61 rands. High 0.65. Low 0.57. Vechain cost forecast on Wednesday, WAC 15. Cost 0.60 rands. High 0.64. Low 0.56. Vechain gauge on Thursday, WAC 16. Cost 0.59 rands. High 0.63. Low 0.55. Vechain cost forecast on Friday, WAC 17. Cost 0.60 rands. High 0.64. Low 0.56. In 3 weeks Vechain gauge on Monday, WAC 20. Cost 0.62 rands. High 0.66. Low 0.58. Vechain cost forecast on Tuesday, WAC 21. Cost 0.55 rands. High 0.59. Low 0.51. Vechain gauge on Wednesday, WAC 22. Cost 0.54 rands. High 0.58. Low 0.50. Vechain cost forecast on Thursday, WAC 23. Cost 0.59 rands. High 0.63. Low 0.55. Vechain gauge on Friday, WAC 24. Cost 0.57 rands. High 0.61. Low 0.53. In about a month Vechain cost forecast on Monday, WAC 27. Cost 0.57 rands. High 0.61. Low 0.53. Vechain gauge on Tuesday, WAC 28. Cost 0.57 rands. High 0.61. Low 0.53. Vechain value expectation for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027. Vechain cost expectation for February 2023. To start with cost at 0.40 rands, exorbitant cost 0.60, while low cost 0.39. Found the middle value of cost 0.46. Vechain cost gauge toward the month's end 0.45. Change for February 12.5%. Vechain gauge for WAC 2023. To start with cost at 0.45 rands, excessive cost 0.66. While low cost 0.38. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.48. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.41. Change for spring 8.9%. Vechain cost expectation for April 2023. Before all else cost at 0.41 rands, excessive cost 0.51, while low cost 0.41. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.45. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.48. change for April 17.1%. Vechain figure for May 2023, initially cost at 0.48 rands, excessive cost 0.48. While low cost 0.37, the arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.43. Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.40, change for May 16.7%. Vechain cost expectation for June 2023, initially cost at 0.40 rands, excessive cost 0.40, while low cost 0.32. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.37, Vechain cost figure toward the month's end 0.34, change for June 15.0%. Vechain figure for July 2023, initially cost at 0.34 rands, excessive cost 0.39, while low cost 0.33. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.36, Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.36, change for July 5.9%. Vechain cost expectation for August 2023, at the outset cost at 0.36 rands, excessive cost 0.39, while low cost 0.33. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.36, Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.36, change for August 0.0%. Vechain conjecture for September 2023, at the outset cost at 0.36 rands, excessive cost 0.36, while low cost 0.31. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.34, Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.33, change for September 8.3%. Vechain cost expectation for October 2023, at the outset cost at 0.33 rands, excessive cost 0.41, while low cost 0.33. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 0.36, Vechain cost conjecture toward the month's end 0.38, change for October 15.2%. Vechain conjecture for November 2023, at the outset cost at 0.38 rands, exorbitant cost 0.38, while low cost 0.30. The found the middle value of cost 0.35, Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 0.32, change for November 15.8%. Vechain cost expectation for December 2023, to start with cost at 0.32 rands, exorbitant cost 0.32, while low cost 0.25. The found the middle value of cost 0.29, Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 0.27, change for December 15.6%. Vechain estimate for January 2024, to start with cost at 0.27 rands, exorbitant cost 0.27, while low cost 0.21. The found the middle value of cost 0.25, Vechain cost estimate toward the month's end 0.23, change for January 14.8%.